To place a new borrowing request, navigate to the Clio borrowing site. It is helpful to bookmark this page in your web browser to make it easier to navigate to in the future. To log in, enter your username and password. If you do not know your login credentials, please reach out to the Interlibrary Loan contact at WPLC for help. Once you have arrived on the home page, hover over the Request drop-down and click either New Borrow Request, used for most loans, or New Copy Request for scan and PDF requests. Before filling out the form, search for the material in WorldCat. Confirm that there are existing holders. WorldCat now requires users to sign in to use the Show More Information tab. You can create a new account for free through the WorldCat website to see more detailed information, but the OCLC number for a given material can be obtained in the URL on the item's main page. After you have located the material in WorldCat, fill out the New Borrow Request form. Fields highlighted in red are required. Any additional information that can be used to identify the item can be included to help locate an item if a specific version is needed by your patron. Make sure that your library is selected in the drop-down menu at the bottom of your screen. A field is also available to put the name of the patron requesting the item. If you have not already checked MEL for statewide holdings, use the button at the bottom right of the page to open a new tab and be brought to mel.org. Try searching using a variety of information, including title and author or ISBN. If no holdings are available, return to your Clio tab and click Submit to finalize your request. A thank you screen will display confirming that your request has been successfully submitted. To see a summary of your recent borrowing requests, click History in the top menu of your screen. Use the drop-down menus on the left-hand side to filter and sort. Additional information about these requests is viewable in the Clio processing website. Hover over Account and click Account Details to update the name, email address, and password for the account. When finished editing either column, click Save or Change Password to confirm. When finished in the requesting site, hover over Account and click Log Out to exit. Additional management of requests must be done in the processing site. To update the status of requested items in Clio, navigate to the Clio processing site. Log in using the same credentials used to access the borrowing site. From the home page, click Pending to view a list of your submitted requests. These are items that have been requested by your library but not yet been updated to received. Once a requested item has been received, you can either select the item from your list of pending requests or use the search bar in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. To update an item to received, open a request, scroll down, and click the Update Options menu. A menu will open listing a few tabs of options. Click Received Loan. Click Received Date to change the date that the item arrived at the library. The due date field is automatically filled from OCLC and listed in your request. You have the option to adjust the date you want your patron to return the item by. To document this, click Patron Due Date and select the desired date. Make sure that Print Book Strap is clicked. Click Update to change the status to Received. Scroll back up and click Back to List to return to your list of requests. Once you click Reload to refresh your page, the request will no longer appear in pending as the request has moved on to a new status of Received/on loan. To print your book straps and other printables, click the Printouts button now displayed in your upper toolbar. Click Print Mine. If your print job does not automatically open, your web browser may be blocking the pop-up. Check near the toolbar for a message about this, and once clicking it, search for an option that says Allow pop-ups and third-party redirects. Your paperwork and a bookstrap will appear in the pop-up. Click Print and you will have the paperwork and bookstrap associated with this item. When you are ready to return an item, click On Loan. Your list of items that have been updated to received will display here. Click Open to update the request again. Scroll down and click Update Options and select the Returned tab. Click Returned Date to update the date with when the item was returned. If anything abnormal occurred with this loan, such as the item being received damage, click to leave a comment in private notes. WPLC will be able to view these comments, but they will not be sent to the lender in OCLC. Click Print Return Label if you would like to print a return label. Click Update to update the item status to returned. To print your return label, click the Printouts button displayed in your upper toolbar and select Print Mine. To see your list of all items mailed back to sender, click the Returned tab. For fulfilled requests, this is the final status that a request will update to. Old requests will display here and remain in the system as part of stats and records. When your library is asked to fill a lending request in Clio, you will receive an email from WPLC. Details about the requested item will show in the email, along with a link to take you directly to the lending side of the processing site and the requested items shown in the email. To navigate to the lending side of the processing site without using this link, log into the processing site. In the upper left-hand corner of your screen, click Go To, followed by Go to Lending Home in the drop-down. You will know you are in the lending portion of the site when the top toolbar is colored red instead of blue. Click In Process to see lending requests submitted to your library. To open a lending request, click the Clio ID. Scroll down and click Update Options. If yes, you are able to lend an item, click Yes Loan. Request details including any call number listed in MEL and lending notes will be shown here. Check the item in your system for availability and loanability. Click Ship Date to adjust the day the item is sent out. Items are by default given a 60-day loan period. To adjust this, click on Due Date and enter your own date, or select it from the calendar. Check the Return To drop-down. Your symbol, the username used for login, should already be selected. If not, click the drop-down and select it from the list. To print a bookstrap, make sure the box is checked. You may also choose to print a shipping label by clicking that box. When you are finished, click Update and mail the item. The request will automatically receive updates from OCLC twice a day. If no, you cannot lend, do not respond with the No tab. This will move the request on in OCLC and prevent other Clio participants from filling. With the Update Options menu open, select the Notes tab. Type your borrower symbol, the username you log in with, into the private notes field along with the reason you cannot fill, whether that is the item is on loan, a policy problem, or any other reason. And click Update. Scroll back up to the top of your request and click the Flag drop-down menu. Select Back to WPLC, and WPLC staff will move the request to the next possible lender. You do not need to click any Save buttons for this to take effect.